got it on 2K Sports as we get set. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. Here's Doncic, coming off a Suns make. Pass to McGee, stolen by Ayton. Fires for three. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Irving, and he drops it in from the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Booker, the kick out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Now Booker, guarded by Doncic. And that's good. Devin Booker for three.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Paul with a steal. And they're running. Durant with it. Now Doncic defending. This one for three. Durant, no good. And it's the Mavericks ball. It's a 5-point game. An open look for Irving. Outside for Green. Doncic outside from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Irving. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Gets another look. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. And this game is tied up now. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Irving. McGee for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Lets the three fly. Paul can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. McGee, a screen on Durant. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Now here's Paul. Booker finds Ayton. Here's Okogie. Durant for three. Knocks down the long J.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Wood with the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Durant against Wood. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 5 points.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
And McGee with the stuff. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
Paul hits them both. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And that one's good. Paul.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Drains the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Aiden's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
The first quarter all. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
Now, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
That one drops for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Durant. It's Booker on the wing, covered by McGee. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. And a nice finish on the layup. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Doncic against Paul. Fires from deep. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Consistent lightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. The 3, Durant. Kept alive. The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Durant. And here's Ayton, guarded by Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Ayton gets the double team. Another shot. Misses off the right iron.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Dallas calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Durant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Basket's good. Ball's got 11.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing. Wood with the screen. Hardaway, a good look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. They get it again. Outside Booker. The three is up. That shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile on the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Doncic against Paul. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And Wood with the stuff.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Just 3 on the clock. And he makes it on the layup. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength.
Thanks, Allie. After the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Hardy. Then there's Davis Bertans, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Clock is at 3. Here's Irving. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
And he gets that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Got it. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Outside Ross. Three-pointer. Here's Warren. Right side Ross. Warren, the pass to Ross. Here's Shamet. Pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Powell. Biyombo can't hit. Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Count it.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here is Irving. Give him 8. Kicks it out to Bertans. Off target from outside. Up top, Biyombo. Over Powell. Outside Ross. Pass to Warren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Outside Irving. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Shamet. Throws it up high.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Outside Irving. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Irving, that's good.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, deflected. Biyombo with a steal. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Releases from 15. Kicks it out to Bertans. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
It's Ross on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
And he can't hit the second. And there it is for him. Aiden's got 8.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Irving for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got 19 points.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
And Durant with the big finish.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Doncic finds Wood. Nice D from Durant.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
An open look for Booker, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
McGee, a screen on Paul. Paul against Doncic. Shoots. Here's McGee on the wing. Green. Pass to Doncic. Here's Wood. Goes back up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Booker goes in. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Wood, a screen on Paul. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Wood. And Durant with the block. Who poked away. Left side Irving. Doncic on the wing. Booker defending. McGee, a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the three-point ability balances every other aspect of Luka's game. And when he's cooking from deep, look out.
Irving with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. On the wing, Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hayden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th. Paul for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving with it. Durant covering on the wing. Green. High arcing shot. And the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got 33 points.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Irving.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Green. Right side, Irving. Second chance shot. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so Dallas takes the Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thanks for... Tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest... Here we go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Takes it off the glass.
You know, in the paint, Harden is a hard cover. He's crafty and tricky and able to find his shot.
Doncic against Harden. The rebound by Harden. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, to the paint. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized.
Irving looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Now, here is Harden. Here he goes. And the jam by Harden.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Doncic against Harden. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. A reverse. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Embiid. After the miss from Christian Wood. And the jam by Harden.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Maxey kicks it to Tucker to the middle. And the jam by Harden.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Doncic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Green dishes to Doncic. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. In the corner, Harden. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Irving with it. Maxey covering, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process here, they're
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Wood, a screen on Maxey. On its way from Irving for two. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Clock at 4, and here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wood, a screen on Harden. To the inside, tipped away. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Irving against Maxey. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Here's Wood.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
McGee's shot is off. And here's Harden. Driving to the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 16 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And an overpowering. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Doncic out there with Irving, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Green, and it's Wood in at the power forward. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the 76ers. On the wing, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Melton against Doncic. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Melton against Doncic. Irving passes to Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Driving the lane, and the jam by Harden.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas, trailing by 19.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Harden against Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Harden, no good. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
They kick it out to Green. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
And here's Green outside. Stolen by Tucker. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Dedmon in the high post. McGee's there. No one covering. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. The 3 for Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Both free throws good from McGee.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Outside Irving. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
In the corner, Harden. From the arc. With the second effort, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Philadelphia, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. It's good.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Here's Maxey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
38.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. The 76ers leading by 20.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Harden. Dallas, no good that time either. Philadelphia shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 6.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Bertans finds Irving. Bertans sets the pick for Irving. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got his second basket.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Pass to Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Harris inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Here's Hardy. Powell trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Embiid. The Mavericks pull it in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 17. Going inside. That's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
With the teardrop, and Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signing. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Here's Bertans. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Bertans got his first basket of the night.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Harden. And he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 24.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Bertans, a screen on Maxey. Down low. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Maxey. Now the feed to Harden. Embiid wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got 7 points.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Here's Irving. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris finds Harden. No good from outside.
In You know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Doncic outside. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 15. Irving is out there with Doncic. And it's Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Wood in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Embiid inside. McGee's there.
At 7 feet tall and almost 1/7 of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Here's Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the left side wing. House kicks to Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks trail by 14. The pass to McGee. Embiid with the steal. Milton with it. Embiid inside, guarded by McGee, and there it is for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's McGee.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel House. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniel. Axie's checked in for Milton. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Harris passes to Tucker. Embiid drives in. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Harris against Doncic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The 3 for Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Back to Harden. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 30 points for James Harden.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Luka Doncic. Embiid in the corner. Doncic against Harden. Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Harden outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on JaVale McGee. Free throw good from Harden.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 9. 34 seconds left in the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Doncic looking it over. Traps in the tray.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Maxey. Tucker finds Embiid. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Doncic outside. Over Harden. Good. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And then Harden with the jam.
There's always been a natural power to Harden's game. Contact rarely affects a guard of his size.
That's good from Harden. You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6th Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
It's Booker on the wing. 3-pointer. Good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Harden with the slam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Up top, Booker. The fadeaway.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Harden, the pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Paul. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Harris passes to Harden. Now here's Tucker. Here's Embiid. The shot off that time. Nice D from Durant. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the Suns get it back. Here's Okogie. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Harden and a missed layup. The Suns trailing.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Nice shot by Okogie. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Now Embiid. Clock at 6. Embiid a screen on Paul. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Embiid. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Outside Tucker. Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Durant. Gets a very good look and converts. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
They get it back. Left side Tucker. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden against Paul. From about 19. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And the 76ers making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Paul against Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. The finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Melton passes to Maxey. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
And Melton, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good. Melton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Ayton pulls it down.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Here's Dedmon, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room, and the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
From about 19, out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
There's one for the low light. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in. And Booker with the jam.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Harden against Paul. Harden, good. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dedmon.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Harden, good.
Making the difficult look easy. That's what James Harden does. Taking contact, making the basket.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Harris finds Maxey. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Ayton. And Embiid throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Harden against Paul. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's Philadelphia. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
27, the 76ers, 47.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And the basket by Embiid.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Good chance here for Booker. And that one's long.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Maxey finds Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on that one. Melton, he's checked in for James Harden. Good on the second one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Booker with it, guarded now by Maxey. Outside Paul, back to Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The 3, Durant. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Paul against Melton. And he lays it up and in. Melton's got 10 points in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Durant against Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Harris with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Harris passes to Melton. Here's Embiid. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. Melton against Ayton. There's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
A shot to stop the drought! Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And the 76ers with some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Maxey. And it's Harden in for Melton. Here's Dedmon. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dedmon's got 5 now.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Harden against Paul. And then Harden with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. In transition, here they come. Harden misses. It's a one-on-one situation.
James Harden. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in to the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And Booker puts up a deep three. Here's Ayton, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
And he's good on the second. Pass to House. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Paul. Here's Okogie. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in total control. Up by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's House in at the 2.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
McDaniels passes to Milton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The debate about Shake Milton's true position is still going on. Point guard, wing, everybody's got an opinion.
And maybe with Milton, it's a matter of how to get the most out of his versatility, Richard.
That's the key. He's a good spot-up shooter, but he's good with the ball in his hands, too. And he can facilitate. It's a good problem for a coach to have.
Back to Tucker. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Durant. And the shot goes down.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Inside, deflects the pass. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dedmon. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniels. Maxey, he's checked in for House. And it's Harden in for Milton.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And Booker throws it down.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Maxey finds Tucker. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Durant's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Assisted by
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. Hayden's got space. House, he's checked in for the Sixers.
substitution. Daniel House.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Maxey driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage, and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Here's Harris. Pass to House. And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, you better make a business decision and get out of that way. Barreling through, you better clear the way for Embiid.
Outside Paul. Here's Aiden. Back to Paul. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And then Harden with the jam.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Oh, Paul with the block. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That was jump ball.
And he gets it back. Pass to Harden. The 3. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Melton, he's checked in for Maxey.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Three-pointer, Harden. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 37.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that's what probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And Embiid throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Harden, deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Aiden. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is...
Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Doncic. To the paint and stolen by Ayton. One-on-one fast break. Here's Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Doncic against Booker. McGee is screen on Booker. And here's Doncic from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving against Paul. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Paul's got his second bucket. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 5 now.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Paul kicks to Durant. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. On defense, the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wood with the screen for Doncic. To the middle. Here's Wood. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off, made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
McGee with the block. Doncic against Booker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Ayton. Outside Durant. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Paul. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 9.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Irving surveying the floor. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ayton against Wood. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Irving against Paul. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Fires the three. McGee, the pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up, and the shot is good.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Left side, Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Over Booker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, UKC.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out with great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Mavericks. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Well, for sure, since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Chris Paul.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 5. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's McGee slamming it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Okogie misses. For Dallas, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Off the inbound, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Phoenix. And McGee kicks to Doncic. Durant against Doncic. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The 3. Rebound by Okogie.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic outside. Wood a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Booker against Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Shot clock reset for Dallas. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 23 points.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here is Hardaway, following the shot by Chris Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Pope loose and taken away by Paul. Passes it to Ayton. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Doncic fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special and impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Paul, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That shot off the mark. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. To the inside. Sweet move. And the layup by Powell.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant there, galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Outside Irving. Powell with a screen on Paul. No problems knocking that one down. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And it's good for two. Irving's got 7.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The Suns shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's Irving. He's got 7. Nifty move. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Powell.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's KD. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here is Durant. He's got 18, and he drives in.
Well, we know Durant's difficult to slow down, but when he's penetrating like that, the defense just cannot deal with that length.
Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ball against Irving. Powell with a screen on Paul. And it's Irving missing. Phoenix leading by 7. Outside Durant. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. Stolen by Durant. And he banks in the layup. KD's got 22.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Phoenix, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
But Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
A nice shot by Irving.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point. And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Powell with a screen on Paul. Irving for 3. Powell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. That one falls. He's got 29 points.
That's a nice little 8-iron chip shot for KD.
Bertans, a screen on Paul. A nice shot by Irving.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Irving against Paul. Powell sets a screen for Irving. They get it back. Powell kicks to Bertans. Irving against Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Bertans, a screen on Paul. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Suns lead by 6.
Fans, please give a big round of applause
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Reggie Bullock. Kyrie Irving is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bertson in at the 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Really tough to predict what Kyrie is going to do because he's so special playing out of the pick and roll.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
The first free throw is good. And so Durant nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Now the pass to Okogie. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. KD against Wood. The shot by KD. No good. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic looking it over. Stolen by Durant. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Doncic from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Suns leading by 6. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. McGee with the block. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
The 3 for Doncic. McGee dishes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
The 3 for Doncic. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Here's Ayton. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 19 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a three-point game. Irving for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. Good pretty much bank on these.
The shot's good from Paul.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Doncic against Booker. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Oh, and they take the lead. Doncic has got 40 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Durant, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's on JaVale McGee.
You get the feeling that KD loves the pressure because he knows what he's capable of doing for this team.
You just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Ayton against McGee. Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Paul passes to Ayton. Durant in the corner. Feeds away. Phoenix no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Irving. It's good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And it's Paul missing. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the double. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Doncic against Harden. Green for three. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Harden. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. And it's blocked by Wood. Doncic against Harris. Here's Irving. And he buries his first look.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Pass to Embiid. Harden against Doncic. Let's go with a three. Harden misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. With the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Doncic. Wood with the screen. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Maxey finds Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Doncic on the drive. That one falls. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for Philadelphia.
He hits the second from the line.
A fun-loving player on and off the court. Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Doncic outside. 4-3. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining on the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Wood. Outside for Green. Takes the three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. It's stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. The shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Irving against Maxey. Three-pointer Embiid. Doncic pulls down the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Maxey for three. On target from range.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Irving, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Irving against Maxey. From downtown. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Good work there as it goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Maxey against Irving. To the middle. Here's McGee. Kicks it to Doncic. Wood outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Irving. He takes it in.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And they're on the run. Here's McGee, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Goes back up. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Wood, a screen on Harden. For 3, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. And Wood with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
This is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
McGee, a screen on Maxey. Irving for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Here's Maxey. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from McGee. Rob! McDaniels with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Another shot. Tucker drives it in. Here's McDaniels. And Another miss by Philadelphia. And stolen by Wood. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Wood. Wood's got 3 assists now in this one.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Melton in for James Harden. The Sixers trailing. Here's Maxey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Great open look there. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Out to Wood. From deep. Can't get it to drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Irving for 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And stolen by Wood. From deep three-point range. Pass to Irving. Into the lane. Over Tucker. The 3 from Wood. He drops it from range. Wood's got 5.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Timeout call, the 76ers. Harden, he's checked in for Maxey. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer Embiid. And the call over the back.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
And Irving gets it to go.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in, some of the best breaks in the league.
Harris passes to Embiid to halt the run, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to McGee, and here is Green. He got it off in time, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
24. The Mavericks, 36.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Luka Doncic. Davis Bertans is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Hardy, and it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Harris. Not a lot of room. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Good on the shot. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Bertans. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this is what Davis Bertans does best, right? The ability to consistently knock down range shots.
Harris passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
Now here's Harden, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play their energy offensively. He's going to knock down 3 shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Harden against Doncic. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Doncic's shot is good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Doncic against Harden. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Embiid's got 16 points now.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
Doncic finds Bertans. And stolen by Melton. Embiid against Powell. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Dallas calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Dedmon comes in for Embiid, and it's Maxey in for James Harden. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Hardy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Maxey, and he drives in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And that one's good. Melton.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Powell, a screen on Harris. Bullock, no good with the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Powell with a steal. Hardaway with it, picked up by Tucker. Hardaway against Tucker, kicks it out to Bertans. Pass to Bullock. Here's Hardy. 4 on the clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Mavericks on top. They're up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Wayne Dedman is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Bullock from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Melton outside. Back to Dedman. Second chance effort. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Here's Hardy. Maxey covering. Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. James Harden comes in for Melton. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Kyrie Irving.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
The Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Wood, a screen on Harden. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Harden finds Embiid, puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wood outside. Back to Doncic. Wood, a screen on Harris. That's tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden drives in. Pass to Embiid. Driving in. Knocked loose. Harden against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And he's all alone for the finish. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
Here's Maxey. And it's blocked by Wood. Outside for Harden. Pass to Maxey. Tries again. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer Embiid. And it's Embiid again missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Harden against Doncic. No good on the shot. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Now Embiid. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to end the drought. And Harden lays it up and in.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
And Doncic with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Doncic against Harden. Wood, a screen on Harden. Inside. Pass to McGee. Outside Irving. Going inside. Here's the floater.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Harden, the pass to Maxey. No good from outside. Harris against Green. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
And no luck that time either.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Three-pointer Embiid. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting...
Fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. Ayton. A shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Durant for 3. Here's Okogie. Here's Booker. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Harden. Some solid defense there from KD. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Booker. No good there. Some solid defense from Maxey. 76ers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now Harden, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Embiid. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Embiid dishes to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And stolen by Booker. Here's the break. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here is Durant after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Harden against Paul. Harden kicks to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
And it's Durant missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Tucker a screen. Harden gets the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Booker. Harden missing his last shot. Here's KD. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Harden's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He feeds it to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Count that one.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Paul passes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he used it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Durant with it. He's against Tucker. Count the basket. Durant's got 8 points.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Melton, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The offensive rebound out left to the wing. Ayton wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Ayton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Melton feeling it out a bit. Feeds to Tucker. Embiid in the corner. To the left wing. Another shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Embiid, and James Harden subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Harden. Maxey with the screen on Paul. It's Harden with the drive.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. That one drops for him.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Dedmon's shot is off. The Suns have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. That ties it up.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Here's Harden into the lane.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's Harden with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
That one on Ayton.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Harden against Paul. Dedmon a screen. Here's Harden. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference. Shot game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Maxey. Dedmon in the corner. Unloads. 6 to shoot. Over Ayton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Durant puts up a deep 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your 76ers, 30. The Suns, 32.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The drive by Paul. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot the foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. KD drives in. Can't hit from in close. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
With the drive, and there's the pass to Tucker. Nobody near Melton. Out to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Harris has got his first points of the night.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important, and right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Embiid kicks it to Tucker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to Melton. There's the drive. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
James Harden, he's checked in for Maxey. Ayton inside. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Melton. Harris kicks to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
And the basket by Okogie.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Harden dishes to Harris. Maxey in the corner. Three-pointer. Poked away.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. Two-team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Melton against Booker. Here's Embiid. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Here's Booker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now Harden. Driving in, and Harden with the stop.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Harden against Paul. Good, nice job down low. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're especially for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Durant missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Tucker. Harden against Booker. Harris kicks to Dedmon. To the wing on the left. For the 3. The offensive rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Durant missing. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. And now Durant on the floor, galloping all by himself.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Maxey with the screen on Paul. Harden looking it over. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ogogie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To take the lead. Dedmon with the block. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Durant sends it back. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
These are the moments Harden lives for. He's made for this. You know he wants to come up big here.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Durant attacking, and that one drops. KD's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Dedmon with it. KD's on him. It's tipped. Paul with the steal. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you
convert.
Ball against Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Driving inside. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Booker. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Harden. Six on the shot clock. It falls.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Harden way outside. And Durant sends it back. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.